A soldier or airman in the National Guard balances the life of a service member and that of a civilian. Their split role has them drilling 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year, in order to assist stateside at a moment's notice or in support of an overseas mission. However, the life of a Guards member, aside from their training, is vastly different. Spotlight on a Connecticut Guardsman highlights the unique individuals that make up the Guard. Sergeant Brian Macy from Ledyard, Connecticut is a member of the 250th Multi-Role Bridge Company out of New London. Macy joined the Guard in the spring of 2009 and was trained as a bridge engineer. After completing his training at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, he deployed soon after with the company to Iraq for a year. While overseas, Macy and his unit were responsible for the repair, maintenance, and oversight for infrastructure and military bridges. The physical demand of a soldier isn't new to Macy. Since the age of 10, he's been learning the art of boxing. In 2000, he won the National Police Athletic League title. After receiving his college degree from the University of Connecticut, Macy went professional. This also fulfilled his parents' wishes that he'd get his degree before taking that step to go pro. On his return from Iraq, Macy had a lot of work ahead of him to get into fighting shape, since he'd been away from the sport for about 2 years.
Your body feels like you want to quit, but you got to push it through. And just being that demon every day gets you to the point where you're confident about it. You know, like my second win now, mentally and physically, is there. Like I know when I start to feel fatigue, it's gonna come back. And honestly, after being in Iraq, I waited so long to come back and fight. I'm like, who cares? It's like I'm not nervous about the fight because this is what I wanted the whole time.
Macy's deployment also gave him perspective for his training.
I learned a day is 24 hours and you can get a lot out of it.
Spending hours at multiple gyms and commuting over an hour to some of them, Macy's drive for success kept him going and enabled him to balance the workouts with taking care of his son, an online class at Berklee College of Music, and also beginning his own music career. In his debut fight at Mohegan Sun Casino in Uncasville, Connecticut, Macy entered the ring to one of his songs he wrote and produced called Tears.
Yes, sir. It's B. Macy, a.k.a. Not your favorite rapper, the Scout. How many cheese? One time.
He grew up a monster with nothing on his plate but anger, envy, ready to retaliate against the system, the world, and whoever's in his way.
Unfortunately, the outcome was determined by a split decision, with Macy coming up just shy of the win. Although disappointed with the results, Macy remained positive.
Kind of just thankful I'm back here because, I mean, when you go to Iraq, you never know, or Afghanistan, you never know, so I gotta be thankful I'm back here and good health and everything like that with my boy.
What's up next for Macy? He wants to go back to school and get his master's degree in education to become a special education teacher. This summer, he'll be going into the Accelerated Officer Candidate School program through the National Guard and continues to write and produce music.